Hey foodies, and welcome back to Cooking with Kiana. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make shrimp wrapped in bacon. I'm also going to be stuffing this with some jalapeno peppers and some cheddar cheese. This is such a simple but delicious recipe. It is also keto friendly. If you guys are interested in this recipe, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can become a part of the foodie family. Now let's get started. So for this recipe, you're going to need 1 pound of shrimp. I do suggest using jumbo shrimp. That way they can be easier to stuff. And of course, you want to make sure you peel and devein your shrimp first. You're also going to need about 8 jalapeno peppers. Don't worry, we're going to be removing that seed and we're going to be chopping those up into sticks. You're also going to need about a half a cup of cheddar cheese. And this is the bacon that I'm going to be using for this recipe. I like to use applewood bacon, and I got the thick slices. Okay, and I'm also going to be making a butter glaze. This is optional, guys. For this, I'm going to be using a half a stick of butter, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I'm also going to be adding 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This is optional, but it's going to give it a nice spicy kick. And 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Okay, so first we're going to start off by preparing our jalapeno peppers. So what I'm going to do to start off is cut those down the middle. Then I'm going to use a spoon to scoop out that membrane as well as all of those seeds. Then you're going to rinse off your jalapeno just so those peppers are not uncontrollably spicy. And then we're just going to go ahead and cut these up into little strips. So go ahead and cut these up into 1-inch thick slices. You want to make sure you do not cut these too thick because you want to make sure it fits inside of that shrimp. Alright, so once we got our jalapenos all cut up, we're going to get started on preparing these shrimps. So there's 2 ways to do this. You can butterfly it by cutting it down the center, or you could just use your hands and open it up. I prefer to do it that way. It's easier and you don't end up making any accidental holes. If you guys are still with me and you are enjoying this recipe, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That way I know I am doing a good job and the YouTube algorithm can pick up this video and I can keep making more recipes for you guys. So now that we've finished butterflying our shrimp, it is time to pre-bake our bacon. So what you want to do is get a baking sheet, line it with some foil, and we are going to add in our slices of bacon. We're going to pop this in the oven on 400 for about 5 minutes. What this is going to do is help ensure that our bacon is nice and crispy without overcooking our shrimp, because we all know shrimp takes a shorter amount of time than bacon to cook. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to stuff and wrap our shrimp. So first we're going to start off by stuffing it with that cheese, and then we're going to add in a stick of that jalapeno. Then we're going to close that up like a book and we're going to wrap that bacon right around it. And we're just going to keep repeating this step. If you're on a low carb diet, you can skip this step. If not, go for it because it's going to add an extra layer of flavor. What I'm going to do is melt a half a stick of butter. To that, we are going to add in those seasonings that I mentioned earlier. And then we're going to add in that teaspoon of lemon juice. Go ahead and give that a good stir until that is well combined. It's going to be a watery like consistency like this. And we're just going to drizzle this over our shrimp wrapped in bacon. And I'm telling you guys, that butter glaze just kicks it up another notch. If you bring this to a party, everybody's going to be asking how you made this and what that sauce is. I'm telling you. So now that we're all done, I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the oven on 400 for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you're going to go ahead and let that broil for about 3 to 5 minutes so it can get nice and crispy. Once they are done, we're going to go ahead and brush it with more of that butter glaze just to get them nice and glistening and lock in some more of that flavor. And there you have it. Jalapeno and cheddar cheese stuffed shrimp wrapped in bacon. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you did, the full recipe will be linked in the description box below so you guys can make this at home. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.